Good morning. It is Tuesday, I believe the 10th, and it's about 6:40 in the morning. Weston and I have been up since 4:25. He woke up about an hour earlier than he normally does, so I tried to hold him and put him back to sleep, but he only slept until about 5:15 in my arms, so we've been up for a while. What do you have to say? What do you have to say? So anyway, today it's raining here in California. It's going to be raining today and tomorrow probably, so I figured I would just film a day in the life. We're going to have to... Would you be quiet? Jesus. I figured we would just film a day in the life today since it's going to be raining. We're going to be stuck inside most likely, and so I don't know how exciting this video is going to be, but I know it's already on. So silly. I'm going to try to go to the gym and take both him and Isaiah to the kids club while I'm there, even if it's just for like 45 minutes so I can get out of the house and have some me time. It would actually be the first time I took both of them, so they've each been by themselves before, but not together, so they should have fun. The only thing I'm worried about is because this guy woke up so early, his nap is going to be a little bit earlier, so I'm hoping I have time to get to the gym by 9 when they open and have like a solid 45 minutes to an hour and be home in time to put this guy to sleep by 10:30, which I think we can do it. But you'll probably be a little grumpy, huh? You're gonna be a little grumpy, I think. Whatever. Let her deal with it, you know what I mean? So my oldest, Isaiah, he usually wakes up, he might be awake right now around 6:30. He sometimes wakes up, but I don't usually go get him until 7 or even 7:30. I know that he didn't fall asleep last night until probably like 8:30, maybe even close to 9. So I like to just leave him in his room until as late as I can. One, so I have more time down here with just Weston and like more to myself, and 2, because I want to make sure he's like getting the rest he needs. We have one of those Hatch sound machines, so he's really good at following instructions and listening. So we told him, you know, when the light on the Hatch machine is red, please stay in bed, and if it turns green, that's when you can get up. So he knows to stay in bed until the light turns green, which is really nice. So we'll probably turn the light on here in about 30 minutes. Until then, we're just gonna be down here playing, entertaining ourselves. Oh, Westy. Yep. I don't really have any like cleaning goals for the day because my number one priority is just making it through a day inside. But I'm sure I will be doing some cleaning, which I'll put in the video. I am following the Fly Lady method still, so I'm going to check out the app and see what's on the schedule for this week. So here is a screen recording of the app that I use for the Fly Lady method. I showed this in my last video, so I'll try to link that for you here if you want to check that out. I went over a couple of the routines and zones in the app that I did that week. So here you can see the zone that we're in for this week is the kitchen, which is my least favorite zone. I probably skip that one the most because I clean the kitchen like every day, but there's way more deep cleaning items on the list that she gives. So anyway, and then this is the morning routine, which I'm pretty consistent with getting that done. There's also an afternoon routine and an evening routine, so we'll see if we get to all 3 of those today. So one of the things I'm trying to do differently right now when the boys are like playing independently or with each other is to, instead of just scroll on my phone, like on social media, is to just sit down and read whatever book I happen to have at the moment. I am a huge reader. I love reading, but I totally fell off the habit over the last few years, and I got back into it probably in the last 6 months. So that's what I'm doing here while Weston is playing. I probably got like a good 10 to 15 minutes of reading in, so that was awesome.
Birds are waking me up. I never knew.
What do you want? Okay. Want me to read that one? Okay. Oh, I stepped on a Lego.
The sheets. 3-4 hours of sleep, and my shades can't save me now. The sun is just a preheat for the night that's about to come. But I just lost my phone. And I don't know where to go. No, my friends are getting stoned.
So the boys played upstairs in Isaiah's room for about 30 minutes after he woke up. And then we went downstairs, had a quick breakfast. I got them dressed and then out the door to the gym. I only got to work out for like 35, 40 minutes because Isaiah had to use the restroom since he's potty training. He told the lady he had to go to the restroom. So then I had to go get him, take him to the restroom. And then once Weston saw me, he started crying. So I was like, I'll just take him home, which is fine because all I was going there to do was 30 minutes of cardio and maybe some abs. So it worked out. So now we're home and I'm just making Weston's bottle because he needs to go down for his nap right now at 10:30. And Isaiah's gonna sit on the couch and watch some Spider-Man while I put Weston down. And here I am doing our little nap time routine. Surprise, surprise, he does not sleep his entire nap and I have to hold him. Okay, so Isaiah is still watching Spider-Man. He's probably gonna watch one more 20-minute episode, so I'm gonna make some breakfast. I just put Weston down for his nap, and I'm hoping he sleeps on his own for a solid 3 hours. Sometimes he wakes up around the 2-hour mark or a little before that, and I have to hold him for the last hour, which is really frustrating because that means Isaiah's usually just downstairs by himself watching TV. If I haven't gotten him to his nap already. So yeah, I put him down at 10:30 and Isaiah doesn't go down for his nap until 1. So I'm probably just gonna wait until Weston wakes up at 1:30 to put Isaiah down. So I don't really get a break when I have both boys at home these days because of the nap schedule. They like don't line up quite yet. But I think as Weston gets older, you know, his nap will move further back, and then hopefully Isaiah will still be napping by the time Weston is taking a nap closer to 1. So I'm gonna make some breakfast. Lately, I've been trying to really focus on having more protein first thing in the morning and less carbohydrates. I did already have a piece of toast and 2 waffles today, so that's all carbohydrates, and I've had 0 protein. But this is the first day where I've done that since the new year. This was kind of like my New Year resolution was, just to eat healthy. I always try to eat healthy, but specifically to get more protein in because I really haven't been focusing on my protein intake the last several months, and now I really want to focus on that. I also want to focus on just eating more vegetables and fruit in general. We also have a wedding that we're going to in Cancun in about 4-ish weeks. So I obviously want to look and feel my best for that. So that's why I've been trying to do some kind of workout every single day, and just like clean up my diet a little bit. We're also doing dry January, so I haven't had any alcohol since New Year's Eve. So I know all of those things are going to definitely help me feel better by the end of the month, and hopefully through the rest of the year. So for breakfast, I think I'm just gonna make some scrambled eggs and have some salsa with it, and maybe some Greek yogurt. I'll probably just have extra protein with some Greek yogurt, and make another coffee, because I already had one coffee, but it was half decaf. So now I'm gonna have a full cup of regular caffeine coffee. Okay, let's go. Some of the other ways that I'm just trying to clean up my diet and be healthier overall this year is to focus on eating like, how do you say it? Well-sourced food. Like, I want to eat more locally grown produce. I want to eat pasture-raised eggs. I want to try to get pasture-raised meats when I can. Of course, right now inflation is like crazy, so it's way more expensive than normal, but just doing little changes like that, I feel is going to make a big difference in my family's health as well as mine. So that's one of my other focuses for this year. What are your focuses for 2023? I'd love to hear them, so leave them in the comments, please. This is the Greek yogurt that I eat when I don't want just plain Greek yogurt. I want like a flavor to it. The Too Good is awesome because it only has 2 grams of sugar, whereas other flavored Greek yogurts usually have a lot more than that. So, and you get 12 grams of protein. So highly recommend that if you're trying to get more protein and lower your sugars. I just did a little bit of cleaning up after our meals, and now I'm pre-making Isaiah's lunch. Just a quick peanut butter and jelly sandwich because I just have a bad feeling that Weston's not going to sleep his entire nap. And if that's the case, I just want to have something quick that I can hand over to Zay while he's watching TV and I'm rocking Weston back to sleep. So here we are. This is one of the things that Isaiah and I do together a lot lately is play with Play-Doh. It's hard for me to like pretend play with him because I don't really enjoy it. Like all he ever wants to do is play fight and like do swords and stuff, which I can do for a little while, which you're gonna see later in this video, but like I don't love doing it all the time, obviously. but this is a really easy way for me to like spend time one-on-one with him. So we spent like 30 minutes playing Play-Doh before Weston woke up, and I had to go hold him. Who's awake? Weston's awake. What time did you wake up? You woke up early, huh? Yeah. He woke up an hour and a half into his nap, so I had to come up and hold him. And then 30 minutes later, Isaiah's crying downstairs. Yeah. Because he wet his pants trying to go potty, and he didn't make it because he was watching Incredibles. So I had to put Weston down. He woke up and cried, obviously. I went downstairs, cleaned Isaiah up, and then came back upstairs and got this guy. So we're gonna have a cranky bub later today, who only got a short nap. And then now we gotta go put Isaiah down for his nap. Fun times! So we came upstairs and played in Isaiah's room for a while before I went and put Weston in his crib in my room, and I had to put on the Wiggles. So he would watch TV while I took like 5 or 10 minutes to read a book and sing songs with Isaiah before he went to sleep. Then I went and got Weston, and we went downstairs and I got him a snack. And I just took that time while he was eating to tidy up a little bit and do some vacuuming. I really didn't get like any cleaning done other than that today, which is fine, because again, that wasn't really one of my priorities, but I'm glad I at least got to vacuum. And then I ended up bringing out our ball pit to keep the boys occupied for the rest of the day once Isaiah was up from his nap, and that worked out really great. Highly recommend getting a ball pit if you have the room for it. It's definitely inconvenient because our place is rather small. But they love it, and because we only bring it out on special days, it never loses its novelty with them, so that was awesome. I made myself a little mini lunch as well. This is just a bean and cheese quesadilla because I didn't really want to cook anything. And this is a new little activity that I put together for Weston because he's really into scooping right now. And so on this next slide, I'm going to show you the app that I'm using to track my food. Sorry if you can hear that in the background. That's my cat playing in the ball pit. He loves the ball pit more than the boys do. It's so funny. So anyways, this app is called, I believe it's called Macro Factor. I'll have to look it up for you, but it's much better than MyFitnessPal because it actually tracks your energy expenditure. So like however many calories you would be typically burning a day, and then it bases your calorie needs off of that, regardless of activity, regardless of exercise. Anyway, I definitely recommend it as someone who's been tracking her food for years and years. This one's way better. And so here are the boys after nap time playing in the ball pit. This was my dinner. It was just rice with salmon, leftovers from last night. And then I wanted to go through my Fly Lady app and check off the things that I did get done. So now that I'm going through this, I actually did get a lot done. It's basically just the routines in the app, the morning, afternoon, and evening routines. I almost always get everything done in the morning routine. I think I forgot one thing. And then there's a few things on the evening routine that I just don't do, like lay out my clothes for the next day. I should have shined my sink, but I didn't, so I'll have to do that in the morning. But it's just a really great way to keep track of like the basic things from day to day. And then this is just the weekly home blessing that you're supposed to get done every week throughout the week. So I vacuumed today. but I still have a lot of other things to get done. And now we are just closing up for the night. Isaiah's enjoying some leftover ice cream. I picked up all the toys down here, and then we head upstairs to his room to put his jams on after we brush our teeth and play a little bit longer, and then read books and sing songs, and it's bedtime. Okay, so it is now the next day, and so that was basically our whole day. After I put Weston to sleep, I put Isaiah to sleep, and then I just came downstairs and hung out with Scott. He got home right before I read stories to Isaiah and sang him songs, so he got to do bedtime with us. And yeah, we just hung out until about 10 o'clock, which is when I usually go to bed. And then Weston woke up at 3:30 in the morning, so that was fun. But anyways, hopefully you enjoyed watching this video. I always post videos around mom motivation, cleaning routines, fitness, health, that kind of thing. Just anything that's gonna help me and you be the best versions of ourselves that we can be for our families. So if you want more content like that, make sure you subscribe to my channel, like this video if you want to see more day in the lives, and thank you so much for coming again to watch, and I'll see you in the next video. Make it a great day.